So welcome everyone, good morning. My name is Wendy Peterson, Director of the Senior Services Coalition of Alameda County, and on behalf of all our coalition member organizations, it's my pleasure to welcome you all here today. Before we get started, let's thank the people who really made today possible. And those are our sponsors and our partners. First, a huge thank you to Alameda County Social Services Agency and Healthcare Services Agency and the Public Health Department for their support and their partnership in putting this conference together. I'd also like to thank all of our sponsors, Center for Elders Independence, Alameda Alliance for Health, and Generations Now. Really, their generous support is what is making this convening possible. And I would just really love to ask you all for a round of applause right now, because they really deserve it. Yes, yes. Virtual applause. So, thank you. This is our 7th conference. And each year we've used the convening to bring our community of stakeholders together to talk about how we can make a difference together. We can make a difference in the lives of older adults in Alameda County. This past year has been hard. Pandemic, recession, social and economic inequalities that have existed for so long. Any one of them would have been enough. And we have it all. Even with a new administration in Washington, we still have an enormous task ahead of us. So what do we need to pay attention to and when? What are our roles as individuals and as organizations? What should we be focusing our collective energy on? Our hope is that today we'll have some of those questions answered. And that you'll leave here with some actionable next steps and greater clarity. I want to turn to the community members in the room for a moment. We are so glad that so many of you are here today, including stakeholders from the villages, from United Seniors of Oakland and Alameda County, from the Pool of Consumer Champions, and from St. Mary's Center. We could not talk about improving health and life outcomes for older people without your partnership and your voices at the table. So today, when you find yourself in a wonky policy conversation, please call us on it. Tell us about what really matters to you and your neighbors and your community. We need to hear you. So let me share slides and give you a quick overview of the day. So today we have a series of conversations that will give us a high-level overview of the year ahead. We'll hear from local California legislators and from local leaders, our colleagues, who will tell us their policy and systems change priorities. And we'll have a chance to brainstorm concrete solutions with fellow stakeholders from different silos and sectors and the community. We know, I think we all know, that none of the work we have ahead of us will count for anything unless we center equity. And so our keynote today will be an organization that has taken that journey in learning to center equity and advance policy change. And we will endeavor ourselves to bring an equity perspective to all of the sessions today, and we ask that you do the same.